this story of God's power coming into the world, this story of the evil coming undone, this story of the resurrection of Jesus was not one they could keep to themselves, but they needed to share it with the disciples of Jesus. And in the story following the one that we've read, Jesus comes to all of his disciples and he said, "All authority in heaven and earth has been given to me. Now go into all the world." In other words, this is always the reaction to an understanding of who Jesus is and what he's done. It is always to worship, to have joy, and to get out there and tell other people about it. I know. Some of you are sitting here and maybe you call yourself a Christian, maybe you don't. And you say, that's one of the things that annoys me about Christians, is that they're always talking about Jesus. They seem determined to tell me about Jesus. I want you to understand that if the resurrection is true, and it is, how could you not tell people about Jesus? Just this last week, to argue from lesser to greater, I found a great new ice cream shop. It's just around the corner. They will sell you like 1.5 pounds of ice cream for $2. I don't even get that. I don't know how they stay in business. And I can tell you that from now on, when somebody says, I want to go get ice cream, I will send them to that ice cream shop. Why? Because it's both good and I'm cheap. And so good ice cream that's cheap is something I'm going to tell you about. How small is that good news compared to the good news that because of the resurrection of Christ, I can have hope and joy in the worst of circumstances because I know he has defeated death, and one day so will I and so will you if you believe in him. May God give us that kind of going joy, we pray.